Happy Friday, or Stasny Patek, as they would say in Czech. Greetings, I'm Carol Schulte, and welcome to another edition of my Happy Friday video blog. Today I'm coming to you live from in front of the beautiful Charles Bridge and ancient Prague Castle. Did you know that this beautiful ancient castle is the largest, oldest ancient castle in the entire world? It was built and renovated over 13 centuries and spans the size of 7 football fields. Who knew? Interesting new fact for you there. I am loving being here in Prague. It's like you're walking in a storybook. Every corner there's a new beautiful building and a new story behind it. And yet, one of the more frustrating things is the fact I cannot speak the language. I hate the fact, well, hate is a strong word. I strongly dislike the fact that I can't walk up to somebody and say, "Hi, how are you? I love your earrings." And so within the first few days, I made sure I took a Czech class, and I'm learning new words and phrases every day, like kava lodova, which means iced coffee, which my new friends at the local farmers market, Jacob and Anna, taught me this morning. They say the Czech people are cold and reserved, and yet I have not found that to be the case at all. You see, I love connecting with people, and one of the ways that I love to do so is through communication. And yet, communicating is not the only way that you can connect, and I've had to rely on some other ways since I've been here. So today I want to share with you 5 simple and easy to implement strategies that you can use to connect in a real and deeper way. Number 1, acknowledge the other person. Acknowledge them, see them, whether or not it's through eye contact or a hello or just a smile. When you see them, you invite them in to see you as well. Number 2, ask and remember people's names. Now I know you're going to say, well, I'm not a names person, but it doesn't necessarily take much to really focus on remembering. And if you want to learn some tips and techniques, stay tuned, because next week I'm going to share some strategies of how you can do exactly that. And not only from myself, but from the dear Dale Carnegie, author of How to Win Friends and Implement People. He has some great strategies that I use as well. Now, if you don't know how to say, what is your name in Czech, it's jak se jmenujete. And if you're in an English-speaking country, well, you have no excuse. Number 3, be the first. Be the first to say hello, to put out your hand, to give a compliment. Don't necessarily wait for somebody else. You can initiate that connection. Break the wall and break the ice. Number 4, speak in their language. Now, whether or not it's the actual language or whether or not you speak in a way that touches them, there are the 5 love languages. That's a book by Gary Chapman you should look into. People have different ways of showing and receiving appreciation. Get to know the language they speak and work in. What interests do they have? What hobbies do they have? Meet them where they're at, and I guarantee you will increase the connection. And finally, number 5, self-disclose. We talked about the importance of vulnerability a few weeks ago, and when you share something about yourself, you give permission for others to share things about themselves as well. And again, the connection deepens. There you have it. There are my 5 strategies this week. Again, acknowledge the other person, ask and remember their name, be the first, speak in their language, and self-disclose. And when you do that, I have no doubt your connection is going to increase and you will enjoy that relationship and build it even deeper. As Joe Straynge says, human connection is the most vital aspect of our existence. Without the sweet touch of another, we are lonely stars in an empty space waiting to shine gloriously. There you have it. Use one of these techniques this week and share in the comments below how it works for you. And until next time, I'm Carol Schulte, and don't forget to dream big, play big, and live big.